A man has fallen into the river in Lego City.
Welcome to Lego City for the fourth race of the Gatorade Cup Series season. Today, 42 drivers take on this 1.3-mile street course in the streets of Lego City. This is also the first ever NASCAR race to ever take place on a street course, long before Chicago announced the Cup Series would race on the streets of Chicago. On the pole today is Justin Rickey of the Roche 31 Chevrolet, as we have a decent crowd here today in Lego City. As anticipation is really high for this race. Here is the starting lineup presented by Powerade. On the pole is Justin Rickey alongside the 97 of Joe Donahue. Justin Roberts and Noah Cars in row 2. Brett Garrett and Alan Witzel in row 3. Cito Brown and Brady Wilmington. Cale Kaz and Gibson Monsell, rounding out the top 10. Anthony Lopez and Matthew Brown with a new paint scheme. Danny Kelly and Trey Wright, the points leader coming into this week. Ben Barker and Larry Amann. Brandon Flexman and Jackson Dexter. Top 3 in points, Chris Harley and Evan Stewart in the row 10. Diego Lopez and Matt Odin in the Subway 16. LP Parkinson and Shane Broussard. Logan Drayling, the Daytona 500 winner, and Chris Kozlowski. Dylan Montgomery and David Bird. Samuel Stewart and Lego Bush. Sammy Jones and Harry Garrett. New paint scheme for Jared Troxel and Isaiah Johnson. Michael J. and Nicholas Marinelli. Adam Miller and Ali V in the 43. Row 20, Theodore Kozak and Lucas Tran, and finally in the last row, Darryl Barrington Jr. and Austin Dale Jordan.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
As the field begins to roll off with their pace laps, here are the race facts presented by Coca-Cola. So it will be a 20-lap race at a 1.3-mile street course. This track is very hard to pass, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and race 4 of the season. Here are the official point standings after race 3. Trey Wright has a 36-point lead over Chris Harley. And if you're low in the points as of right now, this is the chance to make up some lost ground earlier in the season. So here we go, 20 laps on this 1.3-mile street course. Here we go, green flags out, lap 1 of 20. Justin Rickey gets a good start as they're free wide in the back already. As we go alongside the S's, Justin Rickey leads the first lap at the Lego City street course. As they're already single file throughout the first 5 rows, as you see Cito Brown trying to battle Alan Witzel right there as we were heading to lap 3. Justin Rickey's winning is extending his lead as you see Chris Harley trying to battle Brendan Flexner alongside Jackson Dexter. As you see Joe Donahue trying to catch Justin Rickey as you see Noah Carr is behind him. Oh, and Samuel Stewart goes around in the back as there's a major chain reaction in the back, but there's no caution for that as we're on board with Cito Brown. Lap 5 of 20. As you see Justin Roberts trying to make up the ground. They're all single file throughout the top 5. As I said, this track is hard to pass. Oh, trouble! The points leader, Trey Wright, has been involved in some sort of incident. Oh, but as you see, there's Joe Donahue trying to go for the lead at this point, and he does take it. They're side by side still trying to go for position as Joe Donahue clears Justin Rickey for the lead for lap 7. We're on board with Gibson Monsell trying to pass Justin Roberts, as you see Brady Wilmington in the back as well. And you see some sort of action right there. Oh, trouble! Logan Drayling hits the wall hard as we're under caution. That is a violent impact in the wall. I don't think he used any brakes there. That looked very, very bad right there. But here's the instant replay. Yeah, he got into Shane Broussard, and he just hit the wall hard. That is an unfortunate incident that clearly was uncalled for, unfortunately. So, Shane Broussard is out of the race, but he is okay, and will be taken to the infield care center. As everyone lines up for the restart, we'll be right back. We are back on Michael TV as we're getting set for the restart, as Logan Drayling is the first car out of the race after a violent impact in the outside wall. As the field approaches the restart zone, green flag is out once again at Lego City as we're free wide already. A bad restart for Justin Rickey made him lose ground with there. Oh, trouble, Matt Odin. Matt Odin went around in the back and he's going to lose a ton of spots. Here comes Cito Brown. Roush cars competing for the lead as we are heading to lap 12 of 13. Trouble! Big crash, huge wreck. Cars everywhere. The entire track is blocked. No, not in that. Not totally blocked, but I think you get it right there. But look at the amount of cars involved. I think there's like 14 cars involved in this incident. Big crash, red flag out already. Like, because almost the whole track is blocked. Here's an instant replay. Yeah, Brett Garrett got into the 24 as well as Matthew Brown. And nowhere for Jackson Dexter to go as the whole field begins to pile up. As 3 other cars tried to avoid the incident. So yeah, a total of 14 cars were involved in this incident. As the track workers will continue to clean up. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We are back as the officials have put up the yellow flag displayed as we're back to action at this point. Anyway, a total of 15 cars are currently out of the race after the huge wreck on lap 12. As we set things up, we will be right back for the finish of the Lego 350. We are back as we are approaching the final 6 laps of the Lego 350. Joe Donahue and Cito Brown takes the field to the restart. As Cito Brown clearly has the advantage right here. Gibson Monta out of nowhere is in race contention for the win. As you see, they're going towards the S's as we have 5 laps to go. Gibson Monta, who started 10th, all of a sudden now has a chance at the win. See the rest of the field right there. Gibson Moncel's not giving up as there's still time for him to catch up. We're on board with Noah cars. As he's trying to get through the 31, here comes Cito Brown for 3 laps to go. Not a lot of time though. Gibson Moncel needs to make up some ground. Here he does. He makes up some ground for the race lead. This is a one sponsor deal for the 77 cars. Dollar General stepped in. 2 laps to go in this race. Who's going to win it? Gibson Moncel's likely to catch up to the 17. Here he comes. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Here he comes on the inside. Side by side for the lead as they half a lap to go. Down towards the S's. He bumps him out of the way. Gibson Moncel, an upset victory at Lego City. Gibson Moncel, out of nowhere, steals the victory away from Cito Brown as Cito Brown overdrove the first 2 corners and tried to at least recover from his mistakes. He almost had it, but Gibson Moncel had the advantage on the inside lane and moves him out of the way for the victory. A classic bump and run style of racing. Completely clean. So congratulations to Gibson Moncel for winning the 4th race of the season, as this will be a huge win for him to take him up to the chase stand. So here's your result. Cito Brown falls to 3rd half despite leading the final 5 laps. That's got stuff right there. As class from 28th to last, all of them were DNFs. So congratulations to Gibson Montel, and thank you for watching Race 4 of the Gatorade Cup Series season. We will see you next week at Phoenix.